Hello everyone and welcome back to Horizon
It'll
Zero
be
Dawn.
daybreak soon.
She says it's going to be daybreak. It's bright outside. What the hell are you talking about, Aloy? Anyway, we're going to be going ahead and keep going on the main quest here. Somewhere along here is probably a way down. No one's stopping us though, so that's cool. Are there any merchants? There is a merchant right over there, along with the stash.
You like what I have to say?
Sure, what do you got, man? Okay, I don't think you'll have any weapons for us. We can look. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, we already had one of those. We kind of threw it away. We don't need anything else there. What about outfits? Got anything cool? Well, that could work against projectile attacks, I suppose. Other than that, not really. I mean, the Survivor Heavy is pretty good. We already have one of those, though. Yeah, nothing else really works for me. Protection against fire, which isn't really important right now. I guess we should be wearing the Survivor Heavy because it has protection against everything. I guess. Yeah, Survivor Heavy is what we should be wearing. Okay. We don't need any supplies, I don't think. I think we just need to sell some stuff. So here, we'll just mark these things to sell here. 3 metal burn sounds about right, and 3 echo shell sounds about right. 3 chill water sounds good. 3 metal vessel, that's probably just enough blaze. I have 3 sparkers. Don't need that much fire kiln root or bony meat, so we can just sell all those. Take us down to half, okay. And then let me just go ahead and buy some potions here just to make sure we're all good. Potions and traps, potions and traps. There we go. And then might as well buy any ammunition that I haven't actually made any yet. There we go, precision arrows. Fire arrows, surprisingly few. Shock bombs. And tear blaster charge. And firebomb ammo. Anything use less blaze to build, I'm good with. Okay, that's it. Alright. I know we have a bunch of boxes I haven't opened yet, but I think it's just going to have to be that way. Looks like there's another fire up there. Oh, okay. Cutscene. So this used to be an orbital launch platform, I believe. Or just a satellite. That is totally a satellite. And they've turned it into an arena. Of course they have. Is that a behemoth? Or just a trampler?
Stay off my focus.
If the eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring.
So how do we get over here? Gotta go up. Okay. Hello,
now we
random
get
people.
to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
That was weird. Got a loading screen and then suddenly success. So I guess there was a branching path there if I totally ignored him.
Delaying the inevitable.
That was weird. That was weird.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
Okay,
I'll
let's
take the
go with them.
shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas. Word
I
is
hear the
that
Shadow
Outlanders
Conscious are
on
looking for
here
one of their
now.
own.
Should pay well.
Alright, looks like we're going to be listening for some bounties. Be funny if my name's on the list, right? I mean, it seems likely. Let's see what they got.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
So he's regent, basically.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think?
Looks like.
Love your hair.
Like your veil.
You and I need to chat, little huntress.
Yeah, she totally knows
The
who we
green
are.
tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
Not too busy, I hope.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this.
Okay, hold on. Do we have like a side quest here? Okay, go to the grand balcony. I'm just making sure. Uthid, a well-liked Shadow Carja officer, is marked for death by High Priest Bahavas. There must be more to this than meets the eye. I mean, might as well go to the... We'll go to the balcony anyway.
It makes quite an impression.
Get a view, right?
This is insane.
Hardly.
They're going to see me.
You underestimate the ease of hiding in plain sight.
It's supposed to go down? How am I supposed to go down? There's
The balustrade.
stairs?
It's a short drop
You're
from
gonna
there.
watch some slaughter. This is the place to do it.
I don't like heights.
You worry me, boy. You worry me.
How am I supposed to get down there? I'm zoomed in as much as I can be. Oh, there's ruins right there. That's what I'm supposed to go into. Could be a power cell. How the hell am I supposed to get in from here? How am I supposed to get in from here? Can I talk to you guys?
Another manhunt. How many men and women can one tribe lose? Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're less an eye or an ear or two, you'll fit right in. First impressions make the sale, except in this snake pit. They'll take whoever shows up.
This isn't your first job for the Shadow Carja?
Scared of their own shadows, Carja, more like. They spit on me, but the shards are good. Look at those nobles. I say noble, but you can't dress a rat in silk and call it a rat king, can you?
Well, you could.
Sunfall is a house of clay. If you were to stamp your foot, it would all crumble.
Shouldn't you all be setting out to hunt Uthid?
Have you never done this before? Whoever goes first just leads the others. Just take a load off and avail yourself of some Carja booze until someone sniffs out the trail. Then watch us seek out our prey, straight as a ravager's shot. Zip!
Are you sure you're going to be able to walk in a straight line?
What are you getting at?
Of course, if they all stand around and do that, then nobody goes hunting.
Do you think Uthid did what they're accusing him of?
I hope so. It'll make him more dangerous. My advice, it's best not to overthink such things.
Overthink whether he's guilty or innocent?
You let all these thoughts in your head, you'll never make it as a mercenary. Only thing that matters is dead or alive. If they say alive, bring a rag to stuff in its mouth. But these days, no one wants alive.
Farewell, Odin.
Good hunting. If I should have cause to kill you, you won't suffer.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay. And I could talk to Elkind here too, but whatever. So,
Head back to the throne room, Outlander. You're making yourself a nuisance.
yeah, but apparently I can just drop? No way. There's no way. No. No way. It can't be done. The roof also looks super far. That looks doable, maybe? How long ago did we save? The chains look like the best way to get down, don't they? And if I have to go down this way, which is stupid. I mean, there's an open path right over there. There's no railing. So if I climb over here and come down, I don't know if I can climb back up. Oh, okay. Yep, we're just gonna fall to my doom, but I didn't die. Barely. Feel it full. There we go. The bad thing is I don't think there's a way out. Oh, I'm fucked, aren't I? I totally went the wrong direction. Oh, no, no, no. Here we go. Here we go. We can climb up. We can actually climb up. I'm actually surprised. Okay, and then we just slowly edge our way down here.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I mean, you're right. It looks pretty simple. Well, probably not this way then. Okay, then it's probably the other side. It's weird there's a torch there, though, isn't it? Isn't that a little weird? Is there, I mean, he says the other side, but it's surely this, isn't it?
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace.
You couldn't have told me that before I went down?
Whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Couldn't have told me that before I came down here? Oh, okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I could have done the errand there, but I didn't do it.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Chances are.
Hold for identiscan.
DNA's 99%.
Genetic profile confirmed.
There you go.
Entry authorized. Malfunction. 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 Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available.
Hey.
Do you wish to proceed?
Hell yes.
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Probably not something you want to, yeah, stand in front of, so I was going to say. All right.
I underestimated you. I think by now
yeah, that's going to alert everybody, basically.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Okay. I mean, I'm not sure we actually have less time, but I'm going to sneak the rest of the way here because I don't actually know.
Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
A lot of data points. A lot of background story on what was going on. I suppose we can look at them now. My notebook, data points. So a bunch of audio ones and hologram ones, but the most interesting ones in support 2. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates, Zero Dawn candidates, when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused, some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of person who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The langbot is not sufficient. And mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Okay. This unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate the Zero Dawn as an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As I've already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish if possible, or, for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and bases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved. We need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. That sounds horrible. Something happened there. Oh, and of course they're going to give me a bunch of health. Oh, that's disturbing. Could mean a boss battle. It is ruins, so
Please take a seat and
hard to
wait
tell.
for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Soundproofing, you say? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation. The ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lodge. They're probably being briefed on what's happening to the end of the world, and so it makes total sense that they're not willing to stay quiet for that. Restock or else. Okay. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. This time, no tempest in a teapot or steep demand joke. Do they still have tea? I mean, I guess you make your priorities, right? But I'm damn surprised. Anything else in here? I'm just, at the end of the world, I'm not going to be the one demanding tea, all right? I'm just saying that right now. Any prospective people hunting for people who handle the end of the world. I mean, I'm probably not it for a variety of reasons. But if one of your criteria is does not want tea, I'm probably going to be right up there with you. Okay, we can't go through this door. Okay, so that was just a nice little side bit there. Why? I'm just so confused.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
That's the plan. But I probably don't need to be stealthy the whole way here.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
ZD-01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super-weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super-weapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Okay, so give them the really bad news and then hold off the good news for a later briefing? Seems weird. Why wouldn't you do the good news first?
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Though, interesting thing he said is it would take the cryptanalysis how many years to decipher the codes? If you run the process in the meantime, how long are we now? Centuries? Chances are that cryptanalysis is done. We know the shutdown codes more likely. And we don't know them right now. But we might be able to find them. We can find those shutdown codes. That's it. That's the end of the game.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Don't think I can shoot through that glass, but we can work our way through here. Okay, let's go ahead and mark these guys. Yeah, there we go. A heavy. Makes sense. Shatter soldier there. Alright. See what we can do here. If I can take out this guy, I think that might help. There's a ladder there. I don't know if that's still functional.
Looks like we're introduced.
Let's get it! Not that one! Let this deafening stop.
Excuse me, that's rude.
Let me die. Fight! And let Shadow decide your fate!
You're shitting me right now.
I'm not coming back from this one.
Nope. Not coming
We're
back.
too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Hold up. We gotta work our way through here. Okay, supply box. I don't really care about the fire striker. How about the other? Can I? I'm gonna have to move the fire striker. Okay, here. Drop it. There. What's he got? Okay, just a smooth ancient charm. So just something we can sell. Alright, see what data points have. This one first. It looks like they're audio. Okay, interview. Sure, play it.
It is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them? Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing. Dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That asshole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
Okay, that interview didn't go very well. How about this one?
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My tastes run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
I'm not sure that interview went very well either, but I don't know. Maybe it did.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
I mean, he's right, but he's also right about the embryonics. He just didn't make the logical conclusion there.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Yeah, no kidding. Counselor guidelines, so maybe less important, but we'll still look just to be sure. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they've received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. That's fair. Do not assume silent trial or calmness indicates acceptance. It's essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize with the data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, Addendum B1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, Addenda C1, C2, and C3, so you can encounter candidates' objections in depth. The candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information. Allow this without hesitation. But be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate to be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crises are, of course, available at any time. So, alright, so there's a side passage here. It looks like there is a front way in there, but I'm kind of curious. Okay, wait. We're missing 2 data points here. One's over this way. Oh, I missed a side passage, I think is what that's saying. Or maybe I just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, so there's another one there. Where exactly? How did I miss it? Should be able to scan it. There we go.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate.
Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Alright, so these are probably alternate ways to take down the 3 guys that came down. If there was an additional level of difficulty, which I think there is now, it's probably necessary to use those. But for right now, it's not. So, okay, we just need to go through the door. Making sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay, that's not the door we need to go through. Okay, so I'm guessing they're building this up because they're finally going to tell us what Zero Dawn was. Which I'm guessing is changing the parameters somehow? How are you able to change the parameters, something you can't hack? Find out, I guess.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp, if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
Well, shit. That's an impressive endeavor.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the Archive of Knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
Alright, I mean, let's find out. Yeah, I thought Hades was part of Gaia. Wasn't that listed on the list? Or Hades is what happened in the glitch. Make your selection for now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you are not allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Participation, indefinite detention, or medical euthanasia. Ah! Okay, I mean, I guess if everyone's dead anyway, euthanasia kind of takes the sting off, or takes the sting off euthanasia, doesn't it? I suppose that's fair. Another one over here? Yeah, there it is. Hello?
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Elysium's an interesting way to phrase that. Is there actually an escape plan? Or is he just talking about the actual afterlife?
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
That's pretty much it. Last one, looks like.
guarantee to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. This kind of blue skying, it's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
Apparently it wasn't brief. It was a one-way trip. And of course, the Counselor Guidelines Part 2, which is probably more like, yeah, choose to participate in voluntarily and normally without additional coercion, without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Wow, that's tough. Okay, so you could possibly, yeah, so I guess if you're in a secret base where the robots can't get you, you would have to extend your lifespans to make sure you'd actually finish the project. Yeah, okay, and then there's supplemental materials. Okay. Alright, so let's keep going. Hey, more medicine. That's a little disturbing. We're going to get more guys dropping in on us. Seems likely. Well, it says to go that way. Let's just make sure we're not going to miss anything here. I want to not miss a power cell. That's what's going to happen here. That looks like a way to my doom. Maybe not. No, it looks like we're just up above something.
Intruder! Get her!
Oh, hello.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Okay, well, they're on fire now. They're not going to die very easily, but they keep staying in the fire. Hello.
I'll survive.
No, I don't think you will. Unfortunately, that's a super inaccurate device. Oh, this guy, I haven't touched it. Oh, there we go. He's almost dead. There we go. One last guy. I think he would respond well to fire, don't you? Oh, okay. I didn't respond well to fire. Try that again. I realized the railing was going to stop me there. That did not set him on fire. Oh, because it went way too far. Hello. Okay, sharp shot arrows. Let's do 3 of them. Oh, I said 3. Made him think his life choices over again anyway.
For the rightful partner.
There we go. He's out. Drink a little bit and we're good. 3 shadow heavies. It's just rude, man. Fortunately, they gave us a little bit more medicine. Okay, well, we totally expected this to happen, so, you know, not too bad. Data point, what do we got?
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them.
Power's
But
down.
maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor.
I've done
She
this
was
before.
cute, and just going
be
down a
more focused.
checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Assuming you actually live that long. There's another marker here. Sorry, another data point that I passed by because I thought I'd be able to see it through the wall, but apparently that's not possible. There we go.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere...
Another one of
well,
these.
it's horrifying, isn't it?
Need to find the right
A
configuration.
complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this, and then... nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an
Dan,
outdoors man.
I should check the door nearby.
Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. There's another data point, which of course we're going to listen to.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Don't know what that's about. The code nexus here, and that tells us the indicator, but...
Part missing.
Yeah, there's a
Maybe
part
there's
missing.
a storage area nearby.
I think we have to check the door first, but I think the problem's going to be there's not going to be enough power. We can double check just to be sure. There's another node over here? Another data point? Yeah, there it is. How did I miss that one?
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Okay, what I don't understand is why that's up there and why I can't get to it. Can't jump through the window. Kind of makes sense. Looks like there is a door on this side, though. Maybe that has stairs. I mean, that would make sense, right? Go and pop that open for me. See what we got. Oh, ladder. Okay, that works. Oh, and there's the part we need. There we go.
Found one. Looks intact.
I mean, I could also just walk across this and go straight to the storage. Sure, why not? What do you got? Looks like regular stuff here. And go ahead and just drop. There you go.
That should do the trick.
Okay, now we just follow the pattern
Get that door open.
So that's left. What was it? Down, right, up. And right, and then up, and it's already up. Should be it, right? Up, left, down, right, up. Those are all green, but these aren't green. Why aren't these green? Oh, it's upside down. It's totally upside down. Pharaoh's upside down there. If I look at this one... Oh, that one's not active anymore, but it's totally upside down, isn't it? Totally is. So now this is supposed to be down. Some moron installed this thing upside down. Okay, so that's not right, it's left. Okay. And then up. Okay, and then right and then down. Hold on, I did that wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did it wrong. Okay, hold on. It's supposed to be down. Then left, that's correct. Then up, which is there. Then other way. That's supposed to be. That's supposed to be the other way.
That did it.
There we go.
Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Okay, so they were super ambitious. Restart life from scratch, huh? I mean, you could do it, but... I mean, the AI involved would be incredible. But the mother, that's got to be... Okay, how the hell do we get over here? What am I missing? There's a door immediately over this way, supposedly. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, okay. Random dude. How'd they get here?
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Okay, let's mark these guys. There's not too many of them, just the 3. They're all heavies, though. Can stab them from behind, remember. If I can just get behind him. There's also a blaze guy there. He could blow up real nice. We do have the ability to stab these guys from behind, so let's do that. Next guy, please. I mean, he's probably going to see his friend. But that's okay. If he gets distracted by his friend's body, I'm okay with that too. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay, good. He's just turned around. That actually makes my job super easy.
I see something.
Oh. Okay, maybe not. And he's out. Okay.
You cannot escape our grasp.
You know what? Just die already. Oh my god. Drink. There we go. He's dead. He just didn't know it yet. It's a hell of a lot of health there, but it worked. Oh, there's more guys? Excuse me. Didn't sign up for that. We got so many guys here. Drink, drink. Okay, dive away. We need to hide here if we can.
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairways have collapsed.
Okay, I need to slow down time here. And like so. And somehow he didn't see me for a while there. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know I'm here.
Before the shadow.
That's the last of them.
Alert. H-lock structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Oh yeah, tons more of these guys. Okay. Can't really see very well in the dark here. Oh, that just bounced off something. There we go.
Won't survive
Excuse me. Thank you. And out.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
How the hell am I gonna get... I'm not gonna even worry about looting. How the hell am I supposed to get up there? Up where? Up there. Okay. When I realize there's dead people, don't really care. Don't suppose these are power cells I can grab? That would be too easy, huh? Okay. No worries. No worries. Probably the side door? And this is the way we came in? I'm making shit up. I'm totally making shit up. We did not come in this way.
Hello, I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
It's possibly to defend itself? I can't seem to target this at all through this window. Seems weird you let me see it, and then not let me target it. Unless there's another way to get through.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
More Eclipse where? Oh, hello. A lot more Eclipse all over the place. Fortunately, there's a lot of material blocking them from me. I could theoretically just sneak through and they might not even know I'm here. I don't think that's what's intended, though. I don't know, there's still a lot... I mean, they might not even see me up here if I stayed crouching in the shadows. I mean, there's no need to engage if they don't see me, right? Okay. It's working so far. Oh, but I'm gonna have to go down and engage them, I guess? Oh, hey, more data points. Okay, encapsulated DNA, which is how they made some stuff. Hollow projector, you say?
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to take these guys out. I don't think that we have a choice. So I'm going to set up some trip casters here. Just because it seems like the thing to do. I realize we're ending here, but...
of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossa. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome.
Apparently something didn't work. Okay, I can't even target some of these guys. Looks like I'm going to have to go in. I don't really want to. But it looks like something might be blocking the way. I can't seem to get through these doors, and this is really the way I want to go. But yeah, this door is nothing for me. These guys just come towards me in 2s and 3s. That'd be great. Took care of 2 of them, but supposedly... I don't even know. This obviously isn't a door I can go through. And this is those stalactites I can't break down. But it's clearly the door I'm supposed to go through. Oh, there's also stairs, though. I didn't realize there were stairs. Oh, no, those are the stairs I came down. Yeah, these are the stairs I came down. Alright, so I don't know. I'll figure this out next episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm PC Universe. You're PC Universe too. And I'll see you guys next time.